later. I'm ready. Is it? Oh my God! Okay. Well, hello, and welcome to Lil Lum's Helpful Art Tips. Back again with another useful tip for you. Drinking some coffee. I gotta tell you what. Smell that? The best part of waking up, my friends, is a little instant coffee in your cup. You know why? Why, Lil Lum? Millions of people have been asking me, why do you drink instant coffee?
Because that's all we got right now.
Because it's fast, and that's what's there. All right.
That's all we got right now.
Stop it. Now, I gotta order some coffee. That's one thing. If there was a very important art tip I could give you is stay fueled, friends, and stay hydrated. Hydrate or dehydrate, as they say in the. Do they say that? I don't know.
They say that.
Now,
not with coffee.
Not with coffee, because actually,
you can dehydrate.
You know what? Coffee is, and it's one of my favorite words, a diuretic. So you want to take it easy on that, because this will suck the liquid right out of you. Okay, stop it. Let's get back to what we're doing. I know. Stop it, you. Don't egg me on like that. Anybody with us?
Nope.
Nobody.
We're funny for ourselves.
Dude, this has been the most fun I've had by myself in a long time. But I'm not by myself, because I have the excellent camera person behind me, Doc O.D. Yep, back in my basement. Today we are talking about...
Helms Twin is here.
Oh, Lord, thank you for somebody. Helms Twin, welcome. Glad you're here. You're the first and the only person.
So, congrats and thank you.
I was about to say what we're going to do, and I better do that before... I mean, literally, everybody's going to leave before I have a chance to say it. So, here's what we're doing today. 2 tips, talking about pencils and talking about, of all things, how your drawing can become skewed in a strange way and how to solve that problem.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay? So that's where we're at.
Helms Twin says, yay! So they're excited.
Yeah! Okay.
I almost knocked your coffee.
I know, literally had coffee in my lap
so
almost.
Scared.
Okay, one more step.
Because you gotta teach the humans now, so
it's time to teach the humans. I've been fueled, and you're probably saying, Lil Lum, you had that coffee mug yesterday in your cooking show. Yes, I did.
There's
okay.
a thing called a washing machine. Or a dishwasher.
Yeah. So I like that mug. That's one of my faves. Now, I have an assortment of pencils. One of the things that could get confusing in art making is, why are there so many dang pencils, and why can't I just use a yellow number 2? Okay. Well, you can. Okay. So I just wanted to...
Ticonderoga all the way.
I wanted to... Oh, yeah, the Ticonderogas. Listen, some people have a real thing with pencil. I waffle back and forth between mechanical pencils with the lovely little leads. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Do you see that?
It's so lovely.
You can get such cool detail, but what you miss out on is the ability to create lines with a little bit more character, I think. So just depends on what you're drawing. But... the numbers that you see, like here I have a 7B and a 2B, all right? And then over here, what do I have? I don't know what lead I put in here, but it's probably a 4H of different widths, okay? I like to start with 4H, and I'm going to tell you why. This is one of the major things that my students struggle with when they're starting out their drawing, and that is they draw too dark, which is ironic because... later on in the drawing, they're usually too light. So when you're starting off a drawing, something you want to keep in mind is working with a pencil that's going to keep you from making marks that are too dark. All right. So what does that mean? Well, 7B and 2B are soft graphite. I don't like to say the word lead because lead is dangerous, and it's not lead. I mean, we say it's a pencil lead, but it's not lead. Okay, it's graphite. It's
carbon.
It's not dangerous like lead is for you. So the softer graphites are going to make darker lines.
Big Art Loser is here. Oh my gosh, Josh.
Big Art Loser.
Where have you been?
Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while, buddy, and I'm glad you're here. Glad to know you're doing well. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what's going on, what you're making. All right. Now, if the B is soft, what's the hard one? H. Okay. Isn't that amazing? Hard H, B. Kind of breaks down from there. I don't even know.
I don't know. What
Literally
they
don't
stand
know.
for.
I don't know.
I'm sure Mr. Mac would know.
Yeah, there's probably something scientific there. That's just how it is. I kind of grew up with that. It's like
Or maybe it's Latin.
knowledge that I've always had, but I don't really know why or what it means. It's kind of like some of you guys who you've got these icons on your phone and you don't know, like they come from some like ancient historical thing that you're not aware of. Maybe oh, what's this icon? Oh, that icon is a film strip. What's a film strip? I've never seen film in my life.
Oh, you're talking about emojis?
I'm talking about emojis, icons, things like that, all sorts of things. So soft lead is the B pencil, hard lead is the H pencil. If you can start with the H pencils, and I kind of like the 4H, that's kind of my fave, then you'll probably be in pretty good shape keeping your drawing light, because these B pencils, look at how dark that is. Do you see how dark that is? Now that's glorious, but if I go too dark too fast, then it's harder for me to erase or go back and change it. If I'm using a lighter pencil, I can keep things light. Now this is very different in many ways. The other thing is, I don't know if you can see how I'm holding my pencil. The way I'm holding my pencil farther back is going to give me a little bit more control over the way that I'm adding the line. Yeah,
Here,
no,
can we turn this on?
no, we can't because it's not plugged in.
Ooh.
Fred's this is a space that's a flux and change. I don't know what to tell you. It's
Apocalypse is here.
welcome, Apocalypse, Osa. Glad you're here. So I'm holding my pencil farther back, and I can maintain softer lines that way, as opposed to holding it forward like I would if I was writing and making lines that tend to get a little darker because I'm pressing harder. All right, so there's
Callum, what if we're heavy-handed?
Okay, if you're heavy-handed, that's exactly why I want you to hold the pencil farther back. Strategy number 1. I was told never to hold your pencil the way that you write when you draw, right? You might want to slide it between 2 fingers, hold it this way, okay? You might want to hold it on the end. In the end, you need to find a way that's comfortable for you. But I'm just telling you that the technique you want to use should allow you to have lighter lines at the beginning, so then you can have darker lines that are more polished and finished at the end. Capiche?
Kapash.
All right, so
Sarah Swow is here.
Sarah Swow. So that means start with the harder pencils, but there's a trade-off, and that's what I want to warn you about. If you're using H pencils and you're trying to draw light, but you are heavy-handed, right? Your tendency is to press hard, or you're holding your pencil really hard, and maybe you're like, oh, I can't see this, so you start getting darker. Then what might happen is you might permanently indent the paper, okay? Because the lead is so hard that it can make a mark on here, and then if you try to erase that mark, it's going to show because it's actually indented the page, and that's very sad. So I don't know if I try to go back and erase that, right? Now you can still kind of see it because it's embedded, but also if I take this other pencil, I don't know, we'll see if this has a good example. Okay, it's a little hard to see because of
shadow and everything.
And we're going to have to... You can still see the line in there. It's embedded in the page. So I was never able to get rid of it. So sad. All right, so that's tip 1. Start your drawings and your sketches light. Change the position of your hand on the pencil as you hold it, and use a harder lead so it makes lighter lines. But remember the trade-off. If you press very firmly with a hard lead, then you're going to indent your page. If
Miss
you...
Bjork is here.
Oh my gosh. All the peoples are here with me. I'm so thankful that you choose to spend your limited time in this space with me right now. Thank you. If you go too dark with one of these, then you're literally just not going to be able to erase it, right? Like you're going to come in here and you're going to say, just erase that. Oh,
It's not.
darn it. It's not going to work, okay? All right. So that's tip number 1, pencil. Start light and then build in your darks as you go and as you become more confident and sure of how the drawing is composed. All right. Now, the next tip. You notice I'm at my little drawing board here, okay?
We have another artist.
Another one?
Sam Wilson Art.
Oh, Sam! The man, the machine, the myth, the legend. Sam, you're an amazing artist. Shout out to Sam. What's Sam's address?
Sam Wilson Art.
Sam Wilson Art. Get on it. Check it out. Sam, you've been doing some amazing work and some book illustrations too recently. I know. Very good. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hope you're doing well. I think you're in Florida right now. Florida. Enjoy that. Enjoy the heat and the humidity of that. And the lizards too. Are there lizards in Florida? I think so. All right, tip number 2. I'm at the art table. I have the art table at an angle. When I'm working on a drawing, I want to try to accomplish something. And it has to do with math and geometry. Don't go away. Don't leave me because I said math. Art and math go hand in hand. Sorry to say.
I think Felinsky heard you.
Felinsky, I'm talking about math. Math and art, they go hand in hand.
Here in Log On.
We want to maintain a certain kind of orientation toward our drawing, right? So as we're looking at the drawing, if I have the drawing on a table flat, like when I'm at the other table, then I'm looking at a skewed or distorted view. And you're like, what are you talking about? Okay? Here's what I'm talking about. If I don't even know if this is gonna work. I'm gonna have to make a separate video.
If I stand back here and you try and draw a face.
Well,
here.
I'm not gonna draw a face, but what I want to do is I just want to draw like a little bit of an oval. So I'm gonna make an oval. Okay, and then what happens is if I take that oval and I look at it when I'm drawing flat, then it changes it. So I don't know if you can see it.
Ready, oval.
Ready, oval, and then go
my
flat.
Gosh, it's a circle.
It's not quite, but it's almost a circle. Okay, so it'll change that perspective. It'll skew it. Okay, that's why having your table or a surface that can provide you with at least a slight angle would be beneficial, because now I have a more direct, straight-on point of view from my eyes to the paper itself, and I will be less likely to add any kind of distortion to the image. So,
Helena is here.
who is?
Helena.
Helena, welcome. I feel obligated to sing almost to everyone who comes in a gratitude.
That's fine.
I also sing to my chili. So, okay, where is? Oh yeah. So, man, dang it all. Here's what we're gonna do. If you have, this is just a canvas board. But what if you're like, Lil Lum, I don't have an art table like you do. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, take a board of any kind. You've got to have some flat thing laying around in your house. And
this can be like a tray, like a wooden tray. Flip it over so there's no wedge on it.
And then actually rest that in your lap and lean it up against the flat table, and then you have a little bit of an angle.
Look at that.
So you work that way, okay? Don't make it hard on yourself, friends. Find solutions that are easy. You can sit on the couch and then prop this on a pillow, and then you can draw and you have a better angle. I'm just saying, whatever you can do to get your drawing from flat to some kind of angle so that it doesn't get distorted as you're drawing, you will be more satisfied. Because when you look at your drawing later and you're like, why is this all elongated? Why does this face look really weird? It's because it's all distorted from the angle that you're viewing it at. All right. Those are my 2 little tips for you today. Next time, and we have a show tomorrow, I wanted just to say, look, do you see these? I want to talk to you about making pre-painted textures and what you can do with that. So that's going to be next time on Lil Lum's Helpful Tips. Helpful Yart Tips. Don't miss it, my friends. Well, listen, I hope you've enjoyed this little chat. And if it's been helpful for you, then don't forget to like and subscribe on the YouTubes and tune in daily at noon for a live broadcast of the E11 Cooking Show or Lil Lum's Helpful Art Tips on any given day. Also, don't be afraid to share it with another artist you know that would benefit from these kinds of tips. And your suggestions for improvement are always welcome. Always. I hope you have a great, good, glorious, grand day. It's Lil Lum. Peace out. See you next time. Bye.